Okay, I'm just going to ask it. Is there going to be a CouchCon on ice?
This year, probably not. We had our hands full with like just the summer event. But I don't know. Ask me again in like 48 hours when my memory fades and my judgment lowers.
You hear that, everyone?
You're going into Alzheimer's?
Yeah, little bit every day, just to test it out.
Nice.
Hey, Jared, it's good to see you, man. Like I haven't seen you for the previous streams, so lovely beer too.
I know. I apologize. I'm sorry. I've been introduced to the time frame management of teenagers. My wife had to take on extra hours, so I've had to step up and actually like try to get them to all their many things that they do. And it's like a full-time job.
Now I see why you have this massive beard, like this hermit beard that you've grown and dealing with these like small, young, energetic people.
Turn right here. See that? Left turn right there.
Left turn. All right. Well, I know you guys have also been insanely busy.
How have you been doing this CouchCon, David?
CouchCon's been going like, oh man, everything's been happening so fast, but it's been going great. We've been having great panels. The skirmish battles have been just off the chain this year. The players have like leveled up their game. The matches were just like gridlocked. There was like right flank just like loaded up with characters in this one. So the skirmish battles were great. We've had a lot of good presentations. Colin given a music presentation. I got to do a Redline clinic. Reagan was like kind enough to come on and guest with us, even though he's got very limited availability with what he's able to do. And there's been other people that are doing fantastic panels. And yeah, so tons of events, tons of exclusive merch. And I've just been trying to keep all of it sort of like on social media so people can actually see like, hey, here's what you can get only this weekend in case you might have wanted it. Now you know that it's there.
All right.
Well, so, metal prints were limited to this weekend as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get all the orders in, and then once all the orders are in, we like go ahead and order that merchandise and close it off. So that way, everything's getting produced and we can try to deliver it in a nice, efficient manner.
Nice. You guys will. You guys are fantastic. Go ahead. Sorry, Matt.
Between all of that, trying to keep everything organized, I got to watch some of your like the Redline panels that you had.
Oh, thanks.
Like, when is the next chance we're going to be able to get to like submit for that?
I don't want to wait until next year's CouchCon to do the Redline clinics because I don't know, they're really fun. I enjoy doing them. So I would like to try to just do another one sometime this year. So yeah.
Like maybe at a winter CouchCon?
Maybe. Like I don't know. Like I said, ask me about winter CouchCon in 48 to 72 hours when my memory of this CouchCon reduces. And
I was just hoping that your memory
forgot too fast
telling us that.
But yeah, I want to do more of that. But this I don't know, this CouchCon has been awesome, and we'll talk about. I mean, we could talk about a winter one. It's not out of the question.
No. Let's talk about this one. Let's talk about this. Yeah. So who won the skirmish? Like, who won the fight? I got to get in there and actually see some skirmish battles going. That is looking fantastic.
Yeah, and like
great.
The commentary from Hazen and Gabe made it so fun too. They had like actual sportscaster sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I did hear briefly there might be some sort of a 3-way final going on. So I want to wait and get the official word from the ref before we announce the champion, because I don't want to jump the gun and like just like go off and like announce the wrong thing. So we are still waiting for the official word from the ref on skirmish.
Okay, well, yeah, because Hazen was saying something in chat about the matchup.
Yeah, but man, the skirmish was so fun this year. And
sorry.
Actually, while we're here, just huge thank you to everyone who's attending CouchCon and like checking out these panels, engaging with the artists, getting commissions from people. And I don't know, like it's a lot of work and a lot of fun to put on, but you are the people that actually fill it with meaning and purpose. So thank you very much for joining us this weekend and spending some of your time with us.
Yeah, you guys had some awesome
I vote that the group shot, the group picture that's going on that Mythics is doing, that is such a cool idea.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know about that. I dropped into her panel for a little bit, but then I was like, because I have like, I got to work on my own commissions on the side because people get commissions from me and it's like, I should probably draw those. But Mythix is doing a group
Yes,
shot.
You should. Yeah.
Nice.
Mythix,
Way
put
to
in
go,
some
Mythix.
details for us in the
Mythix has been
chat
doing
so
some
we can
awesome
actually
panels,
give
too.
everybody heads up. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the details are inside of the Discord, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's the username little_me actually option to have it done.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's pretty cool.
Well, thank you, little me. That's great.
Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, now you get quiet, Jared, right when I have to start doing something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually I was looking over the booth. I really liked the booths that you had, like Ty Cloud's miniature painting service. That was
I'm
freaking
really
sick,
hoping that
man.
he can handle. Yeah, when we've had a lot of people jumping in for the Wyatt figurines, and we don't have that many painted slots available. So I'm hoping that if there's people that got unpainted and they wanted to get it painted, maybe they could go over to Ty Cloud and be like, "Hey, Ty Cloud, I'll just hire you for your painting services."
So
Oh,
would
wow.
he do like
Yeah,
a custom
his
paint
stuff
job on that then?
Yeah, it's pretty much he's got like a price chart linked from his table, so it's whatever people kind of want to do, and he can do all these like different layers, and he can do basing, which is where you take like a base for the figurine and you add like all this like stuff so it looks like a real like forest or like piece of terrain. It's really cool.
Oh,
that's cool.
ballet. Oh, okay. So basically, what you're saying is the Wyatt sculptures, you can get those unpainted, and then you can take that figurine to Ty Cloud, and he could actually do a custom paint job for you, or follow the color pattern of the comic, or whatever your request would be, because he does custom painting of miniatures that you would submit to him, not only ones that he has himself.
Yeah, technically, if somebody was like, "I want Wyatt, but I demand he be blue," Ty Cloud would be obligated to follow your commands. If you hire him, you could have a blue. You could have the only blue Wyatt.
I would go with gold.
Golden Wyatt. Oh, that sounds fun. Like, that's actually pretty easy to do. Like, if anyone does get an unpainted figurine and they just want to make it look like a shiny metal statue, you can get like, maybe test it on a sample piece or something, but you can get like some pretty cool gold foil spray paints and stuff from like craft stores. And so that's easy. You don't even have to get a little brush, just big can of golden metal spray paint, and you can make it look like a cool metal statue.
Oh, right on.
That is cool.
Well, hey, there's a question that needs to be addressed, and I've been hearing the chatter in the Discord at CouchCon, so I've been making sure that if this came up at all, and if it didn't, I was going to make sure that it was addressed. How many Cryptocomics badge codes were released this weekend? We need to know how many might have been missed. So if we need to know where we can go hunting.
I got
a little
two,
of that time just to.
But I might have missed a bunch.
Okay, so we know for sure that there was two. Matt, try.
There
Any
were.
Numbers you guys
There might have been.
There was some more, but I will say that our site is currently, you can't claim them right now, but
that's right. Nobody can even get in and claim anything. Oh, something scary, exciting. Okay, so don't go for badges right now. But with that said, all the badge codes should be in places that they can be found again and again and again and again and again. Now, if people were to find these badge codes and say, I don't know, share them in the Discord, the CouchCon, maybe in the CouchCon chat or something like that.
There are a couple of users. There are a couple of users that have built some type of spreadsheet out. So you guys ask around, I'm sure you'll find it.
People are serious about these codes.
Oh yeah.
Please be sure to CC me. These guys specifically hide the master sheet from me.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm hearing conflicting reports here.
It's all right. I refuse to look at it. I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, but
So
I don't want to go and find them. I like to hunt.
I don't want to cheat.
Overall, my experience though, this CouchCon has been
well. Hey, man,
whirlwind of activity.
Community.
Hey, Jared.
What? I'm sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead, David.
I was just gonna say I've been having a fantastic weekend. I can't even talk. Fantastic CouchCon weekend. Not quite enough sleep, but everything else is great. But I was gonna say, in the chat, go ahead and if you want to let us know, like, what did you enjoy about this CouchCon? Is there anything that you had a particularly good time with? I don't know. It's kind of fun to share some experiences. So feel free to share, and we would love to hear what you thought.
Let Dave
So
know
what
how
did-
much you'd like to see a winter CouchCon.
There you go.
Every time you say that,
David,
it makes
what
me
was-
kind of like think more and more about it, and I feel like it's a nefarious form of easily changing my mind.
Oh no, I thought maybe the chat would want to chime in. That's it.
Yeah, chat. Do you want to continue adding peer pressure to David for a winter CouchCon? Because now,
Be careful who you ask.
yeah,
How about this? Why don't we just challenge him to a game of air hockey? And
can I
if we
can I
win,
sub Lit? Can I get Liz to play for me? Can I choose a
No
champion?
no way. No.
No, that's unfair.
Yeah, the
You guys
Magic
are
and
get-
Demons
you guys
panel
are-
is great. Also, Chimera Dragonfang, he just had a comment in here. He gave a really cool panel too. I believe that was the articulated fursuit tail panels.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a cool panel. I got to watch that. I was
Work
very
goes
happy to
into
see that.
Yeah. I am seeing people say Winter CouchCon, so that the phrase is bouncing around. We cannot stop it.
I mean,
Just remember, winter doesn't help things grow.
But it's crispy and refreshing air, so that's nice.
Well, definitely, the cold air is the best air. I mean, you sleep the best, you feel the best. It works on your inflammation. I mean, ice cold breath is the best breath. I love sleeping in a cold room.
I'm seeing some grade A peer pressure in the chat. I love it.
Oh, Mythic says that Chimera, she's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I know we might be missing Hazen Cruz a little bit right now, but that's because he's actually alchemically at work putting together the next CouchCon event on the schedule. There's still some stuff after closing ceremonies, and he's putting a spooky video together for the Alex Bayman spooky video premiere. So if you guys wanted to catch Creepy Story tonight, that is coming up, and our very own Hazen is going to be doing the voicing for that.
That's cool.
ooh.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
He does good voiceover.
I
like
can't
his
believe,
voice
like, during
acting.
that skirmish tournament was going for hours and hours, and the whole time he was just like, I tuned in like hours later, and he still had this like, well, it looks like it's like, how do you have that much energy after hours of talking? How is your voice not totally trashed? He's a beast. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's
We were counting how many times
you
he
know,
said,
announcers
right you
kind
say.
announcers really add to the experience. You know, they really do add to the experience, especially a good announcer.
Oh, also,
When you
people,
got,
if you
a good announcer animated. Oh,
yeah, great
good
announcing
vocal
ads, but Chimera Dragonfang is saying that he's actually got more of the articulated fursuit tale coming up on his channel in the future. He's going to finish it off. So if you guys didn't catch it or you wanted to catch the end of it, make sure to check out his Twitch channel and subscribe. It's linked from the CouchCon panels page.
ooh,
Follow along.
boy, don't I understand. Freaking life is busy, Chimera. Yeah, I got you there, man. Life is busy this year.
It is.
Props to you, David. Hazen, you guys freaking, man, you guys are freaking rock stars. I'll tell you what, we've been, yeah. So the first CouchCon was 2019, right? That we were a part of with you guys?
Yeah, I think 2019 was the first one.
We're in 2022, and I know that Fry is like convinced that he wants a cold, wintry CouchCon, which somebody did bring up the fact that you are in the house more during the winter than in the summer. So I do agree with that idea, David. You might have to reconsider this thought process. But with that said, not to help Fry out any, because I don't want to, but
CouchCon defrosted.
Yes. No, but you guys just, you're troopers, man. You guys are going strong. This thing is so cool. CouchCon is really, really a cool event. I love how you guys really focus on indie creators. You're really working to enhance the experience of the convention. Like, as far as digital conventions go, this is a really great experience convention. It's easy to participate in even when you have a short amount of time to jump in and check things out and look around and stuff. Like, you guys have really done an outstanding job, and I just wanted to say, excellent work.
I can
Absolutely.
say, like, really, we kind of have like the framework put together, but it's only as fun as the people that come to it. So the fact that the attendees are here having a good time, like that positive energy is like just like spreads around, and that's what we're grateful for, because we can't just pull that out of nowhere. That's entirely up to people that want to attend, and they bring it for us, and it's, I don't know, it's magical. So it's always a ton of work, but it's so much fun.
I also wanted to make sure that none of your team was missed, because I did say you, I did say Hazen, but there's Liz. I believe Mythix is a part of the CouchCon team. Could you let us know everybody that should like be in on this applause?
Absolutely. And if I forget anyone, now I'm going to be in trouble. So Hazen Cruz is he's not only like the voice on, the skirmish tournaments and stuff, but he is behind the scenes making all of the stuff that's under the hood on the websites and the coordination. Usually it's Hazen and the Cryptocomics team together on that, and then I'm off to the side like drawing cartoon pictures, because that's about my speed. So thank you to Hazen Cruz and the Cryptocomics team for getting like things just like rolling smooth and looking sharp for the attendees. And Geo is kind of the guy who was, because the skirmish tournament, there's a lot of rules to work through, there's a lot of questions the players might have in real time. So you really need someone to be there full time, answering questions, like clearing up small, like little details. And you don't necessarily see that when you're just watching the tournament and getting all the commentary. But Gio really made those tournaments actually work. He talked with the people. He got the timetables lined up. He got their schedules lined up. So Gio, like, thank you so much for taking the time this weekend. And it was, it's a significant time investment to be refereeing all these matches. So Gio made that happen. Liz is here as like my eternal sidekick, keeping me steady, keeping me like I don't know, happy and sane. And I could not do this stuff without Liz. Yeah, she's fantastic, and she also keeps me on track a lot with even helping me on commissions. She'll give me tips on like the blue line sketch I'm doing, and kind of like provide moral support when I'm doing the red line clinics. So Mythix, all the panelists also, honestly, like they are bringing sort of like literally they're bringing the live events and the appeal to it. So thank you to Mythix, thank you to Colin, thank you for Chimera Dragonfang, thank you to everyone that did a panel. And I should run through the panel name and like say everybody's name. I don't have it memorized, but like everyone, thank you for coming out, doing panels, making it really fun. Also, thanks to Reagan Lodge for being the guest of honor. I know he's got some farm duty stuff that's popped up right now, so he wasn't able to catch closing ceremonies here with us, but he was able to bop in and like hang out with me during one of the red line clinics. And I don't know, that was really nice. He had some great feedback for just artists in general. And so I'm glad he was able to take the time out of his schedule, do some stuff with us. And again, everyone attending, you are the person that this is like really for. So thanks for attending.
So, David,
I think that's your message, Brian, Matt. I won't read it out loud, just so only the people who are reading it along with us will know that there might be something in the future. Maybe.
You never know.
All right, David.
Never
I
know.
gotta
The David
tell you
Helper
this.
badge.
It's not mac and cheese.
That was awesome.
Ooh, what is that?
What?
Flamin' Hot Mountain.
That's
It's
one of the-
real?
Yeah.
What?
Flamin' Hot. No. Is that a sticker? Or is that a real
Nope,
can? That
this
can
a
is
real can.
awesome.
Flamin'
Flamin'
Hot
Hot.
So
Mountain Dew.
is it Mountain Dew with like Tabasco in it or something?
No, it's the flaming hot flavor with a little bit of lime and a Mountain Dew.
Are you gonna be okay? I'm kind of worried about what, like, is like Matt gonna suddenly start like singing and
Serious?
screaming with like flames like sprouting out of his shirt?
No, it's not that hot.
Dude.
Okay.
It's got a little kick after a while.
All right, I just want to make sure
But
you're
it's
safe.
not like flaming hot.
No.
Does the soda cool it down?
No.
Or did the bubbles?
T3 Comics, you are what you drink.
Flaming
Hey, Tom Blacks.
baby! Woo!
Hey, Diamond Paw, Willie
Yes!
Silver.
That was great.
Yeah, I've never heard of flaming hot Mountain Dew. Now that's got my mind all like twisted over here in this zone of I feel like I need to climb on top of a mountain and drink a flaming hot Mountain Dew.
That's
Actually,
that's how
Matt's gonna
volcanoes are
bust
made.
out so much content after that. So now we expect you to do some content, Matt.
Okay, so
Matt.
I'll do a blog post all about flaming hot CouchCon. There we go. All the
Yes!
food topics.
Oh, the wall scrolls.
Flaming hot wall scrolls. They ignite themselves. Sounds
Dude,
like a
some
bad
of those
idea.
wall scrolls were pretty freak. I had two favorites in them wall scrolls. Freaking, they were bomb.
So
Yeah.
how long
I
are the
love
wall
the fact-
scrolls available for?
We're gonna close CouchCon items midnight tonight, so I'll probably wait until like
no
midnight
kidding.
Pacific time at least. Which, you know, if we're being totally honest, that might mean I zonk out and close them in the morning when I wake up. But you know, to be on the safe side, midnight tonight, and then the CouchCon items, we're gonna stop taking new orders and talk to the manufacturers and get them in the works.
Nice.
Okay.
Which one was your guys' favorite wall scroll?
Oh,
Merc War,
have
not
to say-
love.
Yeah, that's
that is
from
a good one.
That's from GarageBand. They're actually one of the upcoming Vivid authors that we're going to be doing a comic with them. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be ready, but we've been working with them for a while. So, comic from GarageBand in the
Fantastic.
future. The Bethelium ones are always beautiful. I like Cloud Scratcher. I like Uber
They are.
Quest. We have Sonic visiting because I did some Sonic art once, and Hazen was like, "Dude, you should put that on a wall scroll." And I was like, "Okay." Tekra's up there.
That
V's up
homage
there.
wall scroll. Yeah, that one looks so cool.
Yeah, I think I got that one
Akira?
painted like last week just because I like the illustration a lot. I wanted to see it painted up on a wall scroll, so I got that ready for this year at CouchCon.
Didn't you
Okay.
do that in a live sketch?
That one, you know, I want to say that the line art for that might have actually been a commission from a previous CouchCon. I think like CouchCon 2020,
wow.
someone commissioned art of Tekra, and I was like, okay, I'll draw some cool Tekra art. And then I liked how it came out so much, just came back, finished it this year, and here we go.
Wow. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Looks fantastic.
You see
Wow.
some incredible quality to it.
Yeah. So how big is a wall scroll again? It's a
60 centimeters by 90 centimeters, and it can be like tall or wide depending on the art.
Okay.
right on.
Yeah, but I really like making
I
the
want
wall
to see the
scrolls. They're
starfall.
fun.
Which one was the starfall? Starfall. Ooh,
It's got a
that's
lot
not
of blue
this
in it.
one.
Shiny, glowy blue.
I
Shiny,
have the
glowy blue.
starfall scroll with the Kala
Oh.
sisters as one of my faves. Nice, Willie.
Cool.
That is a cool one.
What is this? Rajat the cat? And no commission for me on a wall scroll. Shame on you, Dave.
Sorry, Rajak. Maybe next time.
Ah, there you go. See? There's always that winter CouchCon people keep talking about.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Winter CouchCon. I've got to talk to people
Dude,
and see
that's
when that
because
is.
it's cool. Like in the cold way, cool. Because it's during the winter.
Yeah, it does sound cold and refreshing. It's like hot outside today, so.
Here's an idea for you, Dave. The artist says, personally, I would love a wall scroll of awful 60s wallpaper design.
That would be nice because then you could hang it up somewhere and be like, "That's terrible. I want to take it down," and you can take it down like over and over again and just win every time you take it down.
Not to squirrel
way to
on you guys,
lift your
but
shirt.
so is the metal prints the same as the wall scrolls? Are they done at midnight tonight too?
Yeah, we're also gonna close sales for those tonight after CouchCon because then again we got to go to the manufacturer, order everything, and we can't have like the number of stuff we're ordering, change underneath us.
No, the
there a
Chandra
metal print over
Dark
there?
is my favorite, dude. That in a metal it'd be sick.
Yeah,
I
so if
love
anyone
that wing almost looks like it's tearing away the
the
conscience of the fabric of reality. Ugh.
Now this particular metal print is not one of the designs available right now. But if you want to
Of
know what the
course
metal
not.
prints in general look like, sort of what you can expect.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And these are done by Kubo
Okay,
Printing. We've been working with them, and they're just really awesome. So yeah, if you check out the designs in the store, see the back. The back is just metal. That's not fancy. But then this side they like
okay.
print all color on the metal, and it looks really neat. You can even see a reflection of yourself. You can see the screen kind of looking at in there.
Man, I look like
So are
so
you
awesome
signing
when my
all the
face
ones that
imposes on hers.
you've done?
I'm sorry, Matt.
Are you gonna sign all the ones that you've done?
All the ones that I have, all the ones that are my art, I would sign. But I think the CouchCon sale is mostly a Blue Deer, and he lives like way out in Mexico, so we can't really ship all the stuff out to Mexico and back because the international shipping fees would make the cost just ridiculous for people. So they're just going to come straight up as a metal print for folks. Thank you.
What about just shipping Blue Deer to you to have him sign all?
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we'd be like, Blue Deer, can you crawl into? We'll give you a label to put on a box. Blue Deer, crawl in there. Just come out here for a week, and then we'll ship you right back home again. Just need you for a day.
Hey, people have mailed themselves in the past. I'm just saying, it could happen.
Did anything bad happen from that?
No, Judd tried it last week. He's still here.
Whoa, wait! What
There you go.
did I try? I wasn't paying attention to you guys. I was reading the important people's comments. What did you guys say?
Nothing.
I didn't think
Nothing
so.
important.
I knew it. Just trying to freak me out. You guys are acting like something important was said. You know what's important though is how Chimera needs to get some wall space. Although
what you could always
I do
do,
like shelves.
You could always put like a little nail or something in the front of the shelf and actually hang the wall scroll so it's in front of the shelves,
dude.
and then it looks all
Like
nice and organized. But you're like, look, it's actually not to surface. You roll up the wall scroll, and then all your stuff is there.
I'll bet there's not a shelf on the door.
Yeah,
a
door shelf.
Hey, Ashley.
Hello.
Oh, Fry just got bombed. Oh, that was
I was
great.
thinking
Sorry.
get the metal print and like actually cover your ceiling with that in your
nice.
workshop.
Oh, that would be sick. That would actually be really cool. Like started doing like tiles.
Yeah.
That would look
That'd be fun.
awesome.
They have like
Fabricate
little
metal prints into hand guards.
hand
Keep yourself
guards.
safe.
Yeah, just
Hand
like
guards.
just get a bunch of metal prints and like wear them underneath a shirt, like in a pocket, to serve as probably not an effective bulletproof vest, but it'll make you feel safe.
Oh,
I don't think it would work. Although some of the books we publish are so thick, I'm like, would this survive? If I wear this, would this protect me from an assault? Like half of them, I think they would. Like you can't really punch someone through a book like that thick. They're just
I
going
was
to be
gonna say
indestructible.
volume 5 is pretty thick, so
Yeah, volume 5, and especially the omnibus is like the omnibus. You could like lay a bunch of those out. You could like build a cabin on top of them, just foundation.
So what were we talking about mailing things? Because now Digi's saying that I don't even know if I can read that without getting in trouble from Fry, but
Probably not.
something generally mails appendages.
Mail's appendages. Well,
What
yeah,
were we talking about mailing?
I think that the mail will let you
Matt?
put whatever you want in boxes. I could be mistaken about that. Fortunately,
they
we
don't
just have
care.
to worry about like books and prints, so we don't really push the boundaries too far.
Oh, thank goodness. And that's hard enough these days. What with all
Yeah.
the problems with the supply chains, man? I mean, has that affected you guys on your campaigns and stuff?
Oh, a ton. It's been a huge pain in the butt. But you know, if it does delay something, we just post an update and we let the backers know, hey, this particular thing, it's going to be taking a little longer than we thought because stuff takes longer than we thought. That's why some of the stuff that we're selling this weekend, we've got like especially the Wyatt figurines. You know, we put a thing in there saying, hey, we're expecting these to deliver to you like December. I think we can get them delivered before then, but there's just so much stuff that happens. It's like, you know what, let's give ourselves an extra couple months so people know that things might take long and they're not like they're not surprised by it. Just because at this point, sporadic disruptions to the ability for the world to function, now that's just part of doing business. So you just have to kind of factor that in.
That's awesome, though. That's fantastic that your community it bands around the fact that you guys are being very transparent and keeping them in the loop, and which makes it a lot easier. I'll tell you that the biggest thing that drives me crazy is not knowing.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm like, what do you think?
Yeah. And that's why if there's like if there's like campaign backers and then they just don't get any updates and it's like late and it's like coming in after the deadline, at that point they're just like, well, what's going on? I don't know what to expect. So but we just try to make sure that if there is some delay, people know, well, here's what's happening, here's why it's going slower than normal. And as long as they know what's going on, our readers have been super understanding, super supportive, and the payoff is you get to see, like, sometimes they share photos on Twitter when they get all their stuff, and they lay it out cool too. Some of them, like, they make it all arranged and they set up like cool lighting and everything. We got like some photographs of Cloud Scratcher stuff. We got some photographs of like Alex Bayman in the Institute with like the Organivore figurine in the book, and it's like, these people, I should hire them to do product photography. They do a better job than me.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Somebody's asking the Cryptocomics gang a question. You ready, gang? Possibly a weird question, but at the Cryptocomics gang, what is the name of the music that plays in the intro, outro vid for streams?
It's an original track made by DJ Cyrus for us.
Oh, nice. Man, he's playing again live tonight, by the way, for anyone listening. Last night he had like this cool set. He's doing like CouchCon music live every night. It's awesome.
Actually, he had to cancel tonight. He made an announcement for that right at the beginning of this stream, so you may not have seen it, but yeah. But you can check out like his previous streams as well.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Like, get myself a little commission drawing
cool
music to groove to.
Music.
He does. He's got like the visual setup and everything. It's really trippy and like nice.
Chimera, I like it, and I want to add it to my music collection. Heck yeah, right on.
I know he's got it available on different platforms. I hate to be the person that bundles up which platforms to go to, but if you go to his Twitch, I think you can find all that information.
Cool.
Let's see here. We got everybody talking about how good you guys are with any of the delays that you have run into in the past. That's really cool.
Oh, thanks.
Let's see.
We're fortunate to work with
like a very nice compliment, David. That is
Abraham Sandwich wants to know if Jared is trying to join ZZ Top
this year. Hey, buddy, this is only 8 months, so yeah. Let's see how long we can go. Actually, it's all changing. So just so y'all know, so my wife, she's like, "Woo, you can grow a beard," and I'm like, "What, for real?" And she's like, "Yeah, grow as long as you want." And I'm like, "I'm gonna grow clear down to you know where." And so what happens is then she's like, "Oh, you know what? I want you to shave the middle, just right here. Leave everything else Grizzly Adams for 4th of July." How do I tell her no? I'm like, But once that happens, the beard's gone. The mojo's done. I'm gonna have to build up to another run.
Yeah, you gotta. That's a decision. You could always trick her. Maybe you could get like some plaster, maybe some building plaster. Just like plaster it up, sculpt a chin on the outside of your beard hair, paint it tan, and then she'll think.
That could make me have a bigger chin.
Chimera Dragonfang could probably help you with that. He can do articulated fursuit tails, so I'm assuming he could make like a flexible human chin on the outside of your beard.
It's like the beard disguiser tin. Oh, we could call it the beard disguiser tin. We need to get copyrights and patents on this, man. We could make billions.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much of a rush to beat you to this.
Kind of like a bald cap for the lower part of your face. It's got
right.
Yeah.
It will hold it back, kind of like a Speedo for the chin. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
We're trying to close out CouchCon, and Jared's making Speedo jokes.
What? No.
Been having it either way.
sorry.
Frog Toys came in and asked, "Will Cryptocomics be online soon?" Jared, let's talk about that.
Oh, dude! So I got some info. I got some insider info.
Ooh.
So define soon.
I can see the pain suddenly blooming in everybody's face. I don't know what you guys have been going through, but my heart goes out to you because I know it's been a lot more work than people think.
We've been going through pure hell. You don't understand it because it's so impossible to see. I don't know if you've ever done like, when you go to build something, Chimera could actually probably relate to this. When you go to build something, in order to really like get past all the hurdles that hold you back, you have to be able to see what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, the finished product. And when it comes to development, like it's really hard to see, not for our ninjas, of course, but even then it's really hard to see because they're creating it anew, into existence, never before existed. And that kind of creation is, you think you might have it, and then all of a sudden it changes on you. Boom. I mean, it's been insane. It's caused all the grace. This was a left turn right here, but the rest is all, it's all there.
Well, I can tell you,
here's the truth. Here's the truth. So as I understand it, insider info only, don't anybody repeat this, but it won't, I think it's 24 hours from midnight, Fry, if I'm not mistaken. The website should be back up, or is it sooner than that?
Well, let's word it this way. There's a stream tomorrow on the Cryptocomics channels. If you guys want, real quick, click follow. We'd appreciate that, of course. Subscribe, share that with friends. Anyways,
that notification bell is going to be important this time.
Yep, we are going to be doing a stream tomorrow with an Ask Me Anything, where you guys can jump on and you can ask Cryptocomics team about any of the technology that we're using, how the platform works, how to claim comic books, what an NFT is, the difference between a crypto comic and a regular PDF, all that kind of stuff. And during that stream, the site is going to come back online. And a very, very big drop is going to be happening. And I'm very excited for it. And we're going to go through and we're going to check everything out. And that is when the world is going to see all the work that David Lilly has put into Volume 5, because it is pretty damn impressive.
Awesome.
But yeah, that is what we will be doing the live drop with.
David, you're so freaking awesome. I just want you to know that. Everything aside, thank you so much, David. Thank you so much for being with us and believing in us and what we're trying to do. I know it's hard for people out there to understand, especially with all the negativity around the industry. And I know you've probably gotten backlash because you're affiliated with us through terms and things like that. But thank you so much for standing by us and understanding, you understand a lot more than everyone else does because we talk to you all the time, and you know a lot about my kids. I mean, one of my kids like have an anthropomorphic like affinity with his Legos and stuff. Like it's been such a rewarding last 4 years, and I can't thank you enough for just sticking with us, being with us through thick and thin and the hardest of times, and not only that, but seeing the real thing we're trying to accomplish, which is changing the comic book industry and really enhancing the comic book experience. And man, you really did something special. And when people get to see that, the people that want to see it, thank you so much, man. It means the world to me. And the first day I got to talk to you, this is the culmination of what we started those many years ago. So thank you so much, dude. Like, you have no idea. This has been so hard on my team, and my team is one of the most bootstrapping teams you ever saw. We all hold second jobs. We all trying to pay our bills, through other means. And I can't thank my team enough. But David, thank you. Thank you for sticking with us, man. It has meant the world to us, like truly has, and it's part of our inspiration.
It's been, I want to say it's been like easy for me because you guys are the ones building this framework. You basically built like a playground for me, and you're like, hey, do you want to have the ability to make a comic, but it has all these cool extra special features that you can't do anywhere else? And it's like, yes, I do. So like, and beyond that, like, I don't know, like I work on comic books, and I know sometimes it takes a long time and a ton of work to produce stuff. There's unexpected complications, even in something that should be as simple as like printing a book. It is pictures that go on pages in order. You'd think that there's no way people could mess that up. There are plenty of things that you have to iron out that you would not think you have to iron out. So something like what you guys are doing, the technology and the creative potential you're bringing to the table, I know that's orders of magnitude more complex. I'm impressed that it is doing what you're doing. And that's why even like we've been working on these Cryptocomics for years now, and I don't know, I'm kind of happy to be in. I'm happy to be a part of it. And I know some of these other crypto trends have like risen up after we even were working on our comics and stuff like the NFT apes and stuff. And it's like I know people were like, what? Those have no inherent value. And so they got really up in arms about how much people were spending on those things. But it's like that's why I'm so excited with what we're doing, because you are building something that does offer inherent value. And it's like I like the ability to offer more value to people that would like to check it out. And I don't know, it's just cool, it's exciting. And like I don't know, I think that a lot of my readers will feel the same as me when someone's making a graphic novel. Even like Reagan's a good example. He's been working on Wyatt for a while. He's really trying to make something like just awesome, well put together, worthwhile. And sometimes you can't just like rush that and like shove it out faster, especially. And even when it comes to, I know that's true of like creative stuff, that's true of technology too. Like there's all these people jumping into the NFT space just trying to do stuff as fast as they can to, you know, cash in on a trend. And you guys are basically doing the opposite. You've been keeping your eye on like the long game, actually building up like a solid system that has all your bases covered. And it's just like, it has like a purpose for existing. That's not just cashing in on a short-term thing. And so you're doing it right. And like I said, a lot of our readers, they really like to see things that are good, and they're willing to wait for it, and they understand it takes work and effort. And so they have that patience. And I don't know, so do I. And I'm glad that we're all in it together. And I think we're going to make some really cool stuff.
It's going to be a fun boat.
I just want to add it's also like the perseverance, you know, like something that inspires us is just how you have done with CouchCon, you know, pushing through trials and adversities, making, you know, bringing teams together and just putting forth a really great experience for people. You know, the convention experience is fun. That's how I got really introduced to the comic book industry through Matt. He's like, have you ever been to a convention? I'm like, no. And then he took me to one and my eyes blown out of my sockets. I'm like, what is this? He's like, this is a comic convention. I'm like, whoa. and then the way that you guys have held that through to this digital convention, man, you know, thank you. Again, thank you. Thank you for just being awesome, making a great weekend for everybody to have fun and support creators. That is, you know, this is why working with you is an honor and a privilege. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, just remember that whenever I goof something up, and I'll appreciate it.
Coming in on YouTube, we got Aaron in chat saying, one of my books I uploaded, Knights in Armor #1, was never published. Was there something wrong with the size, or who should I contact? No. Right now, all publishing is on hold as we make this transition over to live transaction. So, Aaron, if you have any questions regarding that, hit us up at support@cryptocomics.com. I'm more than happy to walk you through everything. Secondary to that, we normally have between 48 to 72 hours for us to approve all the books that come through. Lately, we've been getting a lot of submissions really quickly, and we're trying to work, you know, independently in 10 different areas at once. So sometimes we may go a little bit slower than we anticipate, but yeah, if you shoot us an email, so again, support@cryptocomics.com, we can definitely walk you through everything and make sure we're all set up and good to go and get your book up.
Yeah.
We need
that's
more books.
That's one thing to understand with us guys. Our team is everything's manual. You know, we're not super automated. We have people in the trenches working their butts off. And like I said, the majority of our team has multiple directives to put bread on the table and deliver this marketplace for creators. So just bear with us. If you have any problems, that support@cryptocomics.com is so important for communication right now, because that's how we're going to be able to take care of any issues that may come up. This is a really exciting time and a super scary time.
No, it seriously is. And You guys have been like literally, this is a marathon. You have been developing like the technology for this for literally, like, anyone watching this, they've been working their tails off for years. So right now, like, I can even see in their faces, like, they've been burning the midnight oil. They're weary. They're at the end of a marathon. So they might look exhausted and run down to a degree. I mean, I might a little bit too, because this is that weekend, but they're we are this close to crossing a threshold that has taken years to construct, and so there might be some weariness here, but we're about to get into some really exciting territory with their project, and man, it's going to be cool when they can finally pull that switch.
Yeah, oh,
yeah. Ryan comes in over on Twitch saying, "Hold on, Jared." 1.5 seconds. Hold on. Ryan comes in on Twitch saying, "I'd avoid those apes and go for stuff that actually has love, attention, and more effort put into making each and every one if I were you, even though I don't support NFTs." That's cool. Keep in mind, though, everybody, NFT is a term. It's a term for a technology. So real quick, and we'll go over this tomorrow, an NFT isn't always what people are thinking an NFT is. And I think that a lot of these comics that are going to be dropping out are really going to change what people think about that technology, because right now people only see it used for, things like OpenSea and a picture of a monkey. So
Idiocracy.
It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, Idiocracy is a good movie,
great.
but yeah,
it is a fantastic movie.
That's kind of the way, because I never really got on board the whole like hate train for NFTs, because I was working with you guys years before it became like a hot topic on Twitter. So I understood, like, here's what this technology is, like, here's kind of how it works. And then so I saw a bunch of people like in the crypto community. I don't want to like dump on them, but sort of like trying to use it for like a quick sort of investment bubble type of thing. And it's like, okay, well, that's one thing you can do with this technology. Just like there's a lot of things you can do with a printing press. You can put out like propaganda pamphlets, or you can put out like, War and Peace and like all these incredible books. So I think NFTs are almost like, it is like a technological step forward in terms of like books, the internet. It's like another stage of that stuff. And yeah, people can do some lame stuff with that technology, but that doesn't mean that the technology itself is bad. It's like a tool. You can use a hammer to murder somebody, or you can build a house. And so I think we can do some really, really cool stuff with it. It's just doing cool and worthwhile things. It's a little more difficult, and it takes a little more time than like the quick cash grab stuff. So that's why I think we saw an explosion of the quick cash grab stuff first. But we're about to see, like, when people are really taking their time to try to do something worthwhile, like, what does that look like? And I think we're about to find out.
Oh,
especially when it's community
driven. We already have an example. It would be you, David. You're incredible.
Oh, well, now I'm blushing.
Well, the nice thing is that we've been very much blessed in working with various creators that all seem to really have their fans' hearts. You know what I mean? At the soul of everything that they're putting together and they're doing. I can honestly say that we aren't working with any creators that, are looking for that cash grab and that quick, thing. I mean, guys, we've been doing this for like 4 years at this point. If these creators wanted that quick cash grab, we're not the ones they're going to work with.
We want the train to catch. They jumped on the train and they're like, "I got my ticket," and they're like, "We're gonna get going here in a minute, Sonny. Just calm down." That was us. That was our train depot.
Yeah. Sandwich comes on Twitch saying, "Whose skull is it in the background, Dave?" That was the first revision of Jared.
That is the skull of a Dr. Plastic, and I got him for what was it, like a birthday or Christmas present? But I just thought skulls were cool because I watched Goonies too many times as a kid. So now I've got like a cool plastic skull. That's literally why.
David, can I read this? Can I read it? I'm going to read it just so everybody out there knows what the joke is. True, David. This is coming from Digi, not me. True, David. NFTs are like strip clubs. Don't let the day shift determine the quality of the club. You nailed it.
Those are words for the ages.
That was awesome.
We need that on a t-shirt, guys.
I love the Goonies too, by the way.
Yeah.
I love the Goonies too.
I am going to take that comment from
hold on.
Digi Artist, and
So
I'm going
we
to
have
print
a-
it
we
and
have-
frame it.
We have a theory. So that skull is the first edition of David. That makes sense.
Before Liz started cloning me. No, I'm the original. This is
Oh,
definitely
my
not a clone.
goodness.
Firmly not. There's not 37
Yeah,
more of
I'm
me in the
sure,
basement
David.
working on the comic as we speak. Just
That's
That
the way to
makes
get a
sense how
comic
you're
done.
able to do so many commissions. Oh, the magic hand of the Lord came into the screen. Did you see that?
Ryan comes in on Twitch saying, I believe the environmental damage of NFTs is exaggerated. Certain of it surely has no more damaging than someone using a computer with an RTX 3090 running on full power with a 1000 watt PSU and an Intel Core i7 playing the new Resident Evil game or some other release on maximum graphics at 120 frames per second or using a petrol or diesel powered car or truck. I will say that if you are running a 3090 and an i7, you're going to need bigger than 1000 watts. I'm going to throw that out right now.
Really?
1000 watts is like,
Well,
that's
what do
bare
you think
minimum
that
to
would
even run.
need?
Oh, you're looking at like 1400 if you're going to be trying to play games at 120 frames.
Well, here's a funny
So one thing,
statement.
hold on,
about
Jared,
that
hold
statement.
on.
Jared, settle
One
down.
thing Ryan
Simmer down.
is bringing up
Okay,
is
man,
something
jump in
that we're
here.
going to actually talk about is the environmental issues that go around NFTs. And there are some. There are. Like, just like anything else in the world, you know, there's pros and cons to any type of technology. We're going to actually talk about that a little more tomorrow, though, on the stream during the Ask Me Anything. So I wanted to make sure we position that. This stream is about the closing ceremony. It's about CouchCon.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
CouchCon.
So,
Don't take me
yeah,
off subject,
we will talk to that
guys. I can get derailed too easily.
We're trying not to.
This is why they were all like, Jared didn't show
those
the
rails
opening
straight.
ceremony. Shit, we're going to get through this in a half hour.
Dude, we did it in 12 minutes, and nobody got cut
What?
off. It was pretty crazy.
Are you kidding me?
But it didn't have that
Wait.
lovable Jared energy. Like, we missed out on the beard completely.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank
nobody's
you.
losing on
is
Twitch.
smiling back at you.
Any swag packs this year? No. Yes, but they are digital this year. And some of them have been awarded, and they will be able to be claimed tomorrow during the live stream.
Nice.
So just pay attention to your email.
Mm-hmm. Frogjoy says,
Wasn't
when do
that
we start
menacing?
planning for next year's CouchCon? I mean,
Probably
they kinda
today.
know.
Probably within a few days, we'll, like, me and Hazen and Liz will just sit down and be like, all right, next year's CouchCon, you know, start figuring out guests of honor and stuff. And I'm still kind of I've just heard the phrase Winter CouchCon a bunch of times, and I guess I'm easily swayed. So we'll see how that goes.
Let's call it.
Oh,
let's call it
geez.
CouchCon on top of the Tetons.
No.
CouchCon, that rhymes.
Here's a good question for you, though, Dave. I'm trying not to put.
Is there a winter
pressure on
CouchCon?
there,
You know,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It has been called CouchCon on Ice,
Yeah.
but that was a year ago or so.
It could return. It's, again, the more we talk about it, the more maybe I'll talk to be like, Hazen, could you do? And maybe he'll be like, David, no, it's not. Just please stop. But
Athlete yelling peer pressure at you.
Yeah.
Yelling.
Charlie comes out on Twitch saying, "To be honest, I didn't know it was Jared all along. I thought this was a completely different person."
Thank
That's
you.
what happens.
Thank you, Charlie.
They could probably tell
That's what I
immediately as
thought.
soon as you started getting hyped up and cutting everybody off. They're probably like, "Wait a minute, this is Jared."
All right. Well, I don't know. I'm glad we got you in for, because to me, like, it wouldn't be CouchCon if we didn't have some Jared in there. So I'm glad we had
Right.
some Jared in here. But does anyone have
sprinkle of enthusiasm?
any more questions? Or I'm feeling pretty good. We've had a fantastic CouchCon, tons of events, tons of exclusive merch, and again, people, if you still want to check out more CouchCon stuff, there are some more panels running this evening and tonight. So hit couchcon.org, check out the final events of CouchCon, check out the merchandise, because the merchandise is only going to be available until midnight tonight. Then it goes away. And also, just if there's like a CouchCon, I'm sorry, if there's a Cryptocomics stream tomorrow, I think we should call that like an honorary CouchCon like extension celebration or something. Like if I'm allowed,
Ooh.
I'd be happy to participate. That sounds really fun.
Nice.
I'm totally down.
You want to participate?
Yeah, we'll call it we can call it like CouchCon's Revenge or something. I don't know.
We're not calling it couch. We're not calling it
Dude.
Winter CouchCon just
Yes.
to get out of it.
Yeah.
No, we're calling
But,
it CouchCon's Revenge. That is. Wait, that could be the theme for the skirmish tournament.
Maybe. And like I will say too, the skirmish tournament, it was intense, but I do hope we're talking about like, wouldn't it be cool if there was an actual app for skirmish? Because tabletop simulator can be really kind of clunky to use. You have to have someone there to tell you, oh, you can do this, you can't do that. Let me clarify the rules. But if there's like an app for skirmish, then it could just like people could just play. So I don't want to hype anything up, but I'm just saying that would sure be cool if that happened in the future at some point.
This is kind of a brilliant name.
CouchCon reclined.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
That's
but yeah,
kinda
if
brilliant.
but I don't want to like horn in on branding. But if you guys are cool with it, we could have like tomorrow's Cryptocomics stream be like a CouchCon reclined like bonus edition sort of like thing. I don't know.
Oh, look at that!
Works for
I'm
us.
totally down for that.
Just
Sweet.
frog some freaking props. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, with
Check
that, let's
this
wrap
out.
this
Hold
thing up.
on.
That way everybody can get
I got
amped
one
up
to
for
read.
the-
I got one to read. I'm cutting you off, Fry.
Okay. All right.
Charlie comes in saying, Dave's pencil commission is the best experience I had with CouchCon. I'm hoping next
Aw.
month or two, if there's a YCH's sales for the account 1 of volume 6, I'll invest my whole money to snap one of them when I have a chance.
Oh well.
Right on,
We'll definitely
Charlie,
keep
thanks.
the Patreon backers and Subscribestar backers in the loop on if there are YCHs. I have to be careful with those because I don't want to have YCHs for like extras that then get like immediately killed, because some people would not necessarily want their character to get immediately killed. But we'll keep you in the loop on that. But as far as CouchCon, I'm really glad you like the commissions. And again, people, if you can't get one of my commissions, there's a lot of other vendors in the Couch Call dealers room, and it has been a great weekend.
I gotta say, David's commissions, priceless.
Oh, thank you.
Especially the one Matt got.
Diamond says,
Commission I've
Here-
ever seen in
here's
my
a
life.
question
The
for you,
first
David.
one I got. Remember? he
Here's a
gave
question
me
for
two.
Skirmish. Are there more tournaments outside the con?
You can play Skirmish if you can find anyone else to play with on Tabletop Simulator anytime, because it's a free module on Tabletop Simulator. You have to buy Tabletop Simulator, but that's not our call. But so you can play with anyone anytime, but we don't really have the ability to run tournaments unless it's like CouchCon, just because it does take a lot of manpower and focus to make sure it stays on the rails.
Hmm. Oh my gosh! Did Jared freeze finally? This is amazing.
I don't know, it
Okay,
got
we're gonna
quiet,
end it before
so-
Jared's internet comes back.
Oh, poor Jared. All right, it's been
everybody,
great,
make sure you
everyone.
guys check out that panel section.
Adios.